Hey guys, this is Amir with Texas Furniture Head here in our Katy showroom, and today I want to talk to you about something interesting in our dining room program. It's our solid wood dining program, and I'm just gonna show you today how the solid wood program is different than most tables you see in other stores at our competitors. Okay, so we're gonna do a little demonstration. We're gonna do durability demonstration for the dining table, and we're gonna show you the difference between our solid wood tables and other tables that you could get somewhere else. And the good news is, like that you could get these tables almost for the price of the non-quality tables only here at Texas Furniture Head, like with our value packages that we have. Okay, so what I have prepared today for you is actually two samples. A sample from most tables that you see in the market, that's what you see is the top. If you could get a shot here on the top. People, when we go shop for something, we're seeing the outside, we're not seeing the inside. So you see the outside looks like it has wood grains, it's nicely finished. This is the edge of it. Okay, so we assume this is wood. What we're buying is wood, but in reality it's not. Okay, so that's why what we did, this is an actual leaf of the table. Okay, this is the edge of it, and what we did actually, we cut it in half with a saw. Okay, to show you how it's made up in the inside. So this is where the saw cuts it in half, and what I want you to notice is how the inside, it's actual MDF paper, compressed paper MDF. It's not actual wood, it's MDF papers. The only piece that's wood is just this piece right here, which is the trim. Okay, that's the only piece in this whole tabletop that's made out of wood. Everything else inside here is paper MDF, and we're gonna talk in a little bit about how does that affect the durability and the usability of the table. Now, the top, it's actual paper veneer. It's not even wood veneer. It's made to look like wood, but it's thin sheet of paper that's made to look like wood grains, and that's how they cover the top. Okay, so this is one sample, and this is our solid wood 2-inch blocks, like acacia and mango wood that we use in our solid wood program. This is a sample of the inside, what it looks like. You could see it's wood all the way through, 2 inches thick. It's not even, there is no veneer on the top. You could get different colors, different stains, and it's wood all the way through. It's 2 inches slab of wood. So the differences in usability between something made like this or something made like that. This is paper. Okay, so if you set a cup, if you drop one of your serverware, if you drop anything. So let's talk first about liquid. If I leave a cup in here, I'm dining with family, with friends, and I set a cup and it sweats, what's gonna happen, that water is gonna seep through that layer of the paper veneer, and it's gonna go into that layer down here, which is compressed paper. I just want to ask our audience, if you ever get a book wet, what happens? It swells, the pages gets, like they swells, and it looks like kind of funky looking. That's what's gonna happen here. That's why a lot of customers, they say, I left a cup on my table and now it bubbles. I had the bubble in there, because that's exactly what happened. Versus in here, this is pure wood. It's got water resistant coating on top, 100% sealed, bottom, top, everywhere. You're not gonna have that issue with leaving cups in here and all that. Another durability point is if something gets dropped on the table. Okay, so you have we use forks, knives, all that good stuff. Something gets dropped out of my hand, and if it drops on this, it's gonna nick that layer on top, that thin layer. You see how thin it is, that layer on top? Okay, so it's gonna nick that layer, and that whole table is ruined, because this veneer, this paper veneer, is not fixable. Okay, you could fix it, but it's gonna look like bad. You're not gonna get that smoothness anymore and that one solid sheet looking. Versus in here, first of all, we use our tables are made out of hardwood, not even, they're made out of solid wood, but just also we use different types of hardwood, not like pine or anything like that, like softwood. So it's very hard to nick or dent or damage or anything like that. But let's just say that does happen. It's very simple, easy fix, because you're dealing with real wood. You could sand it, you could refinish it, you could refinish it in 2 years down the line from now. You cannot refinish this, okay, because it's paper veneer. You cannot paint it, you cannot sand it, none of that stuff. So the difference between this and this is what I call disposable furniture that you buy for a year or two max. This is what I call real furniture that stays in your family for generations to come, okay? We're gonna be also answering some questions along the way. So what I would like to show you today, this table right here is made out of this. What I'm showing the sample of, it's a true light edge, meaning that's what the side of the tree looks like when they cut it. So there is no, every table is unique. There is no two tables that would look 100% alike. The distress mark you see in there, as the tree grows, each tree is different. So you're gonna get distress mark on each table that are different than the other. That's unique to that table. The distress mark you see in here on the top, also as the wind pushes these trees, the trees get these distress mark. They're preserved intentionally to give it character and to give it natural, unique character. Okay. Now, what you could, I'll disclose this on Facebook. I'm about 175 pounds, so, and this is only an 80-inch table. And if you see the base of it, it's a very heavy top already. But I could really do this on this table, and nothing will happen to the surface. It doesn't shake, as you see. It doesn't wobble. That's how solid it is and how stable it is. Okay, so tell me you could do that to a table that you bought from, like from our competitors that those made out of MDF and paper veneer. You can't do that. I could really jump, and the table does not even shake any. Okay, so that shows you how durable it is. You could see how durable the stain is, because it's actual stain. It's not like a paper coating on top. It does not even scratch. It does not even, that's how durable it is. Now, the table is not meant to be used that way. You don't do that at your home, but just to put it to the test, to take it, to push the threshold on it to show you how durable this table is. Okay? This product, that's not just this table, all the product that we have that's made out of this solid wood program.
So how can you tell if a table is made out of real wood versus fake wood?
Okay, first of all, it's a little deceiving because, as you could tell here, Alfredo, like the manufacturer industry, they just kind of they manipulate the manufacturing process and they make things looks like if it's real wood. So if you look at the face of this, you see actual wood grains. They try to make it look like real wood. They, you see the actual grains going up and down. So it's a little deceiving unless you start really looking into details, until you start looking at the edges. So when you start looking at the edges right here, even though it's finished, but you could see here it started to peel, so that tells you that this layer is covering underneath it very bad quality, which is MDF compressed paper. Okay, versus solid wood, you're gonna see, the same grain pattern goes all the way through. It's not just on the surface, it's all the way through. It feels more solid, it feels more durable, scratch resistant a lot more than the actual veneer. You don't see in it these type of, what I call hairlines. What you get with the paper veneer, once you set something, a piece of accessory or a plate or anything like that, and if you slide it on it in the wrong direction, it leaves these hairlines, scratches that you see in here, because it's actual paper layer on top.
And you can't fix those, right?
No. Once this happens, because you damage that paper veneer layer on top, it's not fixable. It's not something that you could sand and repaint. It's so thin, you cannot even sand it. Look at it. It's a very, very thin layer. Okay, versus in here, this table, you could actually strip it down, and you could, if you choose to stain it in a different color in 3 years down the line, you could actually sand it and refinish it over and over again. I mean, it'll stay. You could use it for cutting board. You know, we have a customer actually who bought this table just to get the top off of it. You know, they did not use the base, and they made an island of it in the kitchen. They made like an island, breakfast bar out of it, out of the top. That's how durable it is, okay? Now, the good thing is, you know, like we have, what we do is like we bring this program, we buy it in bulk, okay? It's about like 90% of this program is handmade, of the process of making it. So it's got a very good craftsmanship, handmade craftsmanship in it. And we buy it in bulk, and we get it for such a good price, and to offer it to our customers for a very good price, because that's what we're known for. We're known for, you know, like luxury wholesale pricing, and that's who TFH is. So
could you show me maybe like a different style besides this one?
Yeah. So if you don't like the industrial look, if you don't like the life edge, you don't like the iron base, because we get some of our clients say, you know, like, I love the quality, but I don't like this style, you know, I need a more like a nice looking table where it looks like smooth and all that. So we have it, we have this program in all kinds of different tables. So we're just gonna show a couple right now, you know, just to show customers the options, but we have a lot, you know, a very wide selection on this program on how we could, what we could do with it. So this table right here, the top looks very smooth, very, no life edge. It's very smooth. It looks like the sample of the leaf that we were showing, okay? But this is actual mango wood. It's not veneer or paper veneer. It's made the same way of the other solid wood sample we were showing. So are the chairs, so is the base. You know, so this is something that looks nice, okay? Looks more, a little bit more formal, more smooth top, less distress mark on it, and it's made out of solid mango wood. This table also could last you for, you know, like generations to come. Nothing would happen to it. So is this one. We get people that wants to do with upholstered chairs. You know, this table is also made the same way, same story, solid wood, solid mango, and with weather teak finish, the same durability, but in a more nicer, appealing look. So we have any look that you're looking for, and now the great news is, throughout the month of August, we're having additional 25% off on our solid wood program. On top of our low prices, you could enjoy additional 25% off. So I guarantee you, a table like this, after the extra saving we're doing, you get it for the same price of that paper veneer table. However, you could have this table in your home, looks a lot nicer and stay a lot nicer looking throughout the use of it, and it would last you a lot longer, you know, like many years to come.
Okay. So how long this promotion's running till?
It's actually till end of August. Okay, we're doing our back to school promotion, and we just kind of like went to do something nice for our clients. So we put most of our solid wood program up to 25% off, okay, throughout the month of August. So you get to enjoy these kind of saving up to end of August. Plus, we also having some great financing promotion with 0 interest. Please come out, see us in one of our showrooms, talk to one of our solid wood experts. I'm here on the floor on the weekend also as well. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Visit us in either showroom or on the site. Again, this is Amir with Texas Furniture Hut, and I want to thank you for watching this demonstration, and we'll see you next time.